Greetings, fellow dragon fruit growers. This is Paul. Look at that, the first flower bed of the season. But today, let's talk about cold sensitive dragon fruit varieties. And the winner for me, for the most sensitive, is Armando. You can see I used to have a 4-foot plant with fruit. Now it's down to just a shriveled up cutting. So Armando was very cold sensitive for me and got rot. Also, the Thai Royal Blood Dragon. I have two of them here. One does a little bit better in the shade here, where this one got some stem rot down at the base, you can see. See it? So Thai Royal Blood Dragon, definitely cold sensitive. It turns yellow as it comes out of dormancy. In addition, Rosa was very cold sensitive for me. It's got quite a bit of rot, so I've had to cut it. You can see it's still rotting right here. So Rosa. Also Sabra and Lisa were cold sensitive for me this season as well, and last season. So here's my Sabra. So no new growth yet. You could tell it just definitely looks stressed. Lisa here, faring a little bit better. But if you look carefully, it's still got some rot here that I cut out, and it has spread, but it'll bounce back. In addition, Linda's Orahona is very cold sensitive for me. You can see it's not very healthy looking, shriveled up, still dormant, and it's got some rot down there. So Linda's Orahona is definitely cold sensitive as well. Now getting to some more extreme examples, here's Trinidad. You can see it's all purple. Definitely very cold sensitive. Although this one you can see it's coming out of dormancy and has explosive new growth here. So it did bounce back rather quickly. And definitely one of the most sensitive varieties for me has been Red Jaina. You can see it's red, it's got some green, but it's still dormant. And it's definitely kind of skinny and stressed. And I had lost a lot of branches last season on this one, on Red Jaina, so definitely very cold sensitive for me as well. Now, many people report that Desert King and Columbiana are cold sensitive. However, I think it's more of a sunlight issue, because you can see I have them in here under this bamboo and they're thriving. Really healthy. Have a fruit on the yellow Columbiana. And the Desert King seedling, this one is Diego's Desert King seedling. Has lots and lots of new growth, if you can see it there. It's very healthy. So in my experience, these are not as cold sensitive as the other ones I've shown you. All right, let's go find some more cold sensitive varieties. So you can see here, Godzilla has cactus rust, and it led to rot on a younger branch. So Godzilla has been definitely very cold sensitive for me. And next to it, which could be the same thing, it's very similar to Hylocereus purpussii, and this is Hawaiian purple. So definitely very cold sensitive for me as well. You can see it had rot down there. This branch is rotted, some holes through it. So definitely really cold sensitive. Hawaiian purple Godzilla. In addition, my yellow Polaris do not do so well in zone 9B. They get stressed out from the cold, and then the sun will yellow them. So I've had some rot, as you can see. And then down at the base, some stem rot as well. So I actually just transplanted these, and I'm moving them under the protection of this tree, because I think they're just getting too much sun. So Polora is very sensitive for me in zone 9B. Let me go show you some more. Now this is a Hylocereus Polyrhizus, one of George Emmerich's, and you can see that this is rotted. So definitely very sensitive. In my climate, I have to prune that off. And I noticed that I have different Hylocereus polyrhizus, but they all are pretty cold sensitive. This one's similar to Orahona. So I've lost several branches on different varieties. Some are unknown, but it's just been a theme that these red-fleshed Polyrhizus plants with these Polyrhizus traits are just more cold sensitive. Now we did have a heat wave. It was 101 degrees the other day, yesterday. So I have some plants just getting some protection. But I did want to mention that this dark star, it did produce some lovely fruit last season, but it's just been really stressed all fall and winter. I pruned it back quite heavily. It's been very yellow and skinny, but it's just coming back. It was all dried up and shriveled out. So I'm not sure if it was just stress related due to all the wonderful fruit that it provided me. So I did move it and transplant it, and luckily you could see that the green is coming back. So it was really yellow. So that was just another interesting observation I had this season. This is one of my favorite plants, so I'm really happy that it's bouncing back and turning nice and green. So there you go. Those are some of the varieties that are definitely cold sensitive in my experience. Give us a like and a subscribe. Thanks so much for your time. Have yourself a wonderful day. Take care.